What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a wiper delete kit on my R32 GTR. There's not that many videos out there. There is one for R33 and R34, but today I'm going to be doing it for my R32. So I got this wiper delete kit from Kill All Wipers. It comes with everything you need. It has like this seal that you put around these plugs, and then you gotta remove the wiper first. And then after that, we put these plugs in. It's pretty simple. So all we gotta do is remove this cap right here. And then we got a 12mm. So just take this 12mm out. Oh, it's already loose. And then we gotta remove the wiper arm. And then once we remove the wiper arm, we remove the squirter arm. And then remove this. Go inside, there's 3 bolts that hold up the wiper motor. So once we take that motor out, then the holes will be open, and then we can start using the kit. I'm gonna try like a flathead or something to pry it out. It's not trying to budge. There you go. Oh. Okay. So we got the wiper arm off.
This food.
And then there's this rubber grommet right here. So you can remove this with the flathead. And look how rusty that is.
Not good.
So if it's the same thing as the R33, it's 24mm. So I have to look for that. And then once I take this off, I'll start working on this, which it's already loose. Okay, that's stuck in there. So yeah, I can remove that, remove this. And then I found out that this is just pressed in, probably onto the hose that's on the inside. So this pulls right out. And then if you look right here, you see that nut on the inside? I think that just pops off too. Well, I'll get it from the inside. But now that everything's off, all I gotta do is remove the wiper motor, and then this will pop out, and then remove this nut, which I can just remove that with the flathead. So now I gotta go on the inside and remove this, what is it, like a panel, so I could get access to the wiper motor. Alright, we gotta remove the rear seat and then the rear deck lid. There's 2 10mm bolts, one on each side of the upper seat. If you look right here, you can see where it bolts on. There you go, right there. So yeah, once you get that, and the same thing on the other side, this should just come out. There you go. Help me out, Elias. Here, grab the light.
All right.
The light. Okay, so now that the rear seat is removed, gotta remove this deck lid. Which I'm afraid to, because it's probably really brittle. Oh, there you go. It just has clips that you have to lift up, and then it pops out. Kind of similar to like 240s. So there you go. So can you see that nut? This nut, you could probably just, I think it just pops off. All right, so you see the nut right there? It's got a, there it goes. All right, to access the motor, the bolts are through the trunk. So the only one that we had to remove from the inside was the nut that was by the squirter, which was this hole. So I just had to remove the rear deck lid to get that out. So now to get access to the motor, it's in the trunk for the R32s. And this piece right here has the plastic clip. You have to slide it out and then take it out. You see how it's slotted right here? So you gotta get it to the bigger hole and then slide it out. So I'm just gonna remove just that one so I can slide this out the way, like that. And then you got 1, 2, and 3. And then you have some connectors that you have to disconnect. And the cool thing about the Kill-All Wipers kit is that it comes with a bag and some zip ties, so you can put the connectors in the bag and zip tie it up, and then just leave it out the way. So let me start removing the 3 bolts. Those 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you have to disconnect that connector and this connector right here, and that's it. The motor will be removed. So let me disconnect these, and then I'll start working on plugging these holes up. So that's how it looks. We gotta make sure it's nice and clean first before we do anything on the inside and the outside, and then I'll start putting the seal and putting the plugs in. Alright, so the Kill-All Wipers kit, this is everything that comes in it. So you have the big plug, and then you have the small plug to where the squirter was. Alright, and then you got the wiper delete sealant, and then obviously this is for applying the sealant. And then another thing you need to use is tape. So, this is gonna hold it up and keep it in place, and you have to let it cure for like, I think like an hour or 2. So I'm just gonna leave it overnight. Yeah, here's the plug for the big hole. And you got the small one. Okay, so I saw this guy, he put the tape first, so that way you're not trying to struggle when you put it up. So you put this right here. Alright. And then same thing for the small one. Again, this is just to help it stay up until it's fully cured. Okay, just like that. Open up the sealant. Okay, it's black sealant. Okay, and then put this on. I'm gonna put a lot because I don't want this to leak or anything. Let it dry and then once it's completely dry, I'll clean it all up after again. And then also don't mind the tint. I'm gonna be getting all the windows retinted, so. But yeah, looks a lot better already. No more windshield wiper. Yep, that's it. Thanks for watching.